What's happening, y'all? Another day, another you, another me. Another Age of Mythology day. We are on Boyd, the Forsaken. We have been left. We're currently at the Elite MMR 1337. It's probably time to end the series just because we fit that that elo. It's the best elo in the game. Yeah, Darth Nox, you're ruining my bloody. You're ruining everything. Coming out with your bloody stuff. You're ruining it. We're not going to delete our Quaofu anymore. The reason we're not going to delete our Quaofu anymore is because this guy is actually technically not a myth unit. He is a giant villager. He is not a myth unit. Even though he costs favor, he's not a myth unit. But just because he costs favor, I'm not allowed to build him. But I'm allowed the first one. Okay? Are you happy now? Ruined my announcement. Coming at me. Duh! I have a question for you. I need to know what you think about the secret strat. Now you ruined AOM. You ruined bloody. You ruined my stream. You even ruined the devs. The devs are also disappointed in you. So we're not going to delete our Quaofu, which means there's not really the only civ that I haven't played yet is the Atlanteans. I am a little worried about playing the Atlanteans. I'm not exactly sure if we're going to be able to win without converting into heroes, because at least you got heroes here, you got heroes here, you got heroes here, and you've got heroes here. So it's like I can make heroes with everything except for the Atlanteans. So that's the thing. Anyways, let's get going here. Let me just double check something first and make sure I've got space in my hard drive. What am I doing? I got heaps. All right, fantastic. Let's get going. As a Ra player, if you build a VC instead of a TC and boost them with one priest each, what does that make of the strat? I would tend to stay away from the village center if I was playing serious with Ra. Just because you could just build another priest. It'll pay itself off way faster than, yeah, it'll just pay itself off. Machina. I'm not going to lose Artipesu. I don't know how to lose. Except for when I lose, in which case I lose. All right? What elo? We're elite. We're the elite elo. Isn't Ra the strongest in this format? I don't know. I don't think so. Hey, Jung. The Young Oath. The man that made Chrono JJ lose with Ares. Well, he requested an Ares. Chrono JJ only knows how to go Hermes. That's right. And you made him go Ares. Rookie mistake. How's my day going today? It's going pretty good. I went to sleep way too late last night. And then I didn't sleep enough. So I am a little bit meh. I had a nap, but it's been a busy day. Yeah, if you're empowering out a town center, it doesn't actually empower the villagers out faster. You don't get them out faster if you empower. It just boosts the non-age up techs like masons, architects, skin of the rhino, and boosts any resources that get dumped into the village center or the town center. Yeah, the devs thought of that one and they thought it would be too strong. They thought it would be too strong. But yeah, my leg is literally like I feel like I feel like I aged about 20 years. I feel like I aged about 20 years from getting corked yesterday. You want to see the fast 3 village center? I don't think. Ooh. No, I don't think you can go fast for 3 village center without God powers. God powers enable the fast 3 village center. Oh, maybe with Egyptian. Maybe with Egyptian. All right, guys. Wish me luck. We're playing random all. Let's go. So we are back with the Atheist run. No God powers, no myth units, no favor. One slight addition to our rules, so to speak. Is that when we play China now, I will not be deleting my Quaofu. The reason is unrightfully, I did not. I labeled the Quaofu a myth unit. It's not a myth unit. It is not a myth unit. So as an atheist, I have to believe it. Please don't. It's not the real boy. Thank you for the raid, Rabble. Wink. Oh, God. All right. All right, let's run. So, as Poseidon here, I can only build out Theseus, so hopefully we're going to be able to survive any sort of shenanigans that come our way. I am going for the early... Ah! I'm being found out. All right. Let's have a fun game. I got one too many villages on that. All right. So we are on this map. It's not the best map for pure Hippias aggression. I'm going to try and grab this town center. Even though we got no god powers to help save us. And we've only got one hero. Could be a big problem. So the other thing to be concerned about is that we can't really let this game go too late. I'm probably gonna lose if we go into like the Mythic Age or something, because I can't get to the Mythic Age unless there's a relic that allows me to get to the Mythic Age. Like Thundercloud sure won't do it. A house here. Actually, come over onto this gold. So I can shift click off this. What's this one? Fair boy. That's actually nice for my my Deuterinos. All right, let's go this way. Let's run up this way. Doesn't matter. But if I have Hermes, I fake that I have some stuff, right? Alright, you come up here. Alright, now we're gonna wander forward and try and get this relic as fast as humanly possible. We run back home. We run over here. We run here. We run here. I don't have to think about it anymore. He's scouting me. I'm scouting him. He is going for some sort of one town center thing with 7 on food. That's generally what that means. I don't know for certain. Hopefully. The heroic age lure. I can't use the god powers. There will be no heroic age lure. Okay, there's the the scary Athena. Let's see what he's actually doing. What is he actually doing? Wait, I have to delete this. Okay, double military academy. I understand. All right, we need to start getting out some archers because he's going for those hoplites. We could also go for hoplites ourselves, but I think archers make some sense just to kick it off with. Oh! All right, lots and lots of pressure here. Oh, hold it. Okay. I think we're getting into somewhat of a decent spot here. Just realized I lost my stuff. I want to get this tech if I can. There's hunt back here. Alright, let's see if we can put some pressure onto him now. One to forward. I need to see what he's doing a little bit. Realistically, fighting right away here is probably not the best idea. Okay, we spotted him coming this way. Let's get more archer rangers up. I've got a couple of frontline units. I'm gonna build a barracks here, I think. Get this upgrade. Actually, maybe you go this way, because we can probably raid him. Any raids we get off while on 2 TC, if he's going to stay 1 TC, is really, really good for us. Okay, we killed off his guy. Let's just take more guys onto wood here. He's not over here. Let's just put a little bit of pressure onto this. Okay, he's making those guys, so I need more villagers on food now. Into this, I think. One of these, get some more of these, get this. Oh, fuck. That's the next stage. Which means I have to deal with what? I have to deal with the Apollo. I have to deal with maybe some Peltas coming my way. I have to deal with a Manticore. Okay, Manticore, we gotta get our armor upgrades, because that's gonna just be difficult to kill. Good to go there, good to go here. Let's get onto this. Have a little look-see here. Ah! Victory! We survived! He used all the god powers! Alright, thanks for the game, Vogel. Go back to your elo. I have no elo. I have no god powers. The gods abandoned me. Ah! I can't tell if he's upset or not. He might be. I mean, it's kind of a shitty thing to do. But also, surely it's fun. I've already lost once in this elo, so there is that. You heard followers of Hades get free shades when their human units die? I've never heard of that. That would never be a... That would never be something. That's never happened before. I don't know what a god power is. What's a god power? I've never seen it before. I only know human units and siege when I have the possibility of building it. Human units or siege. Why is this not working? My god power is what's a... Excuse me. For whatever reason, my YouTube chat's not coming through. Or maybe it is. Oh, there it is. Okay. We're all good. Apparently I'm still... Oh, no, I'm at 1377 now. All right. Imagine getting a USB in first every time. That's a god power. No, that's just a skill. That's just getting level. How excited am I for Champions League Season 4? Me, I'm as excited as anyone could possibly be. I've never been more excited for the possibilities of Champions League Season 4. It's gonna have all of it's gonna be amazing. Like, it just doesn't get any better than Champions League Season 4. The only thing better than Champions League Season 4 would be Champions League Season 5, right? I can't participate as a player. I am way too busy to participate as a player. But I will participate in training whatever players. Will Mr. be back? I haven't got any information to share, unfortunately, just yet. But information is coming. So you can look forward to that when it comes out. I should delete my temple after I age up like a true atheist. All that space could be used for make another car park. No. No, the temple is architecture. That's architecture. We value art in our thing, in our beautiful civilization. You know, like, people have to build pretty things for my pretty base. You know, my culture, my civilization has got culture. That's the thing, you know. As an atheist, I can appreciate creativity. Alrighty, onwards and upwards. We're up against an Xbox player. Oh God, I don't know if they're playing with the keyboard or not, but oh, we got Hades. Okay, here we go. I'm not allowed. Okay, so we don't go that way. We go this way. Against Poseidon, we're gonna be. Oh God, this is gonna be an absolute nightmare. I'm already picturing it. He's gonna say, I think I'll just. No, I gotta go Hippias. Okay, I got an idea. I got this. Don't worry about it. Good luck. Have fun. I got this. I reckon I'm gonna lose this game. Get back to your elo. Send me there. I'm like 95% sure this is gonna be a nigh impossible game to win. I've got to get this. The reason why is I have to somehow be able to kill centaurs, of which I don't think I can. Because I can't build any hero. I can build Ajax. I built Ajax. We've got Chad Jax. Don't worry, guys. We got Chad Jax. Like, what's the relic? Okay. Nice. Incoming red about smurfing. True. Oh, what can you do? I gotta have some fun in this game. I mean, what would you rather? See exactly how much god powers really mean, how much myth units really mean in regards to level in this game, or me just get beaten up until I win a game. Actually, that's probably fair. Maybe I could have done it that way. I've already started now. There's no going back now. Because, like, I could legitimately win, like, one random game against a 1600 with Poseidon. Like, you know what I mean? It would be possible. Because, like, Poseidon is broken, right? You just build cavalry. Just go raid. Oh no, he stole my goats. Give them back. Okay. We got our house. I need some more on gold. I want to get my hero out. See if I can find those goats coming back home. I want this relic because it's nice. Wait, what was this one? Nah, it's not that big of a deal. I think I need to do this. Is there another boar? There is. Let's drag that over. Let's make sure we start villages so we don't cry about not starting villages. Okay, that was to be expected. I'm hoping he is a little bit delayed on getting over here. He's not delayed at all. I have to delete that. We are in trouble. Yeah. Poseidon is unironically the strongest god in the game right now. Oh no, that has to delay. Okay, we're gonna get through this. Okay, we're alive. Somehow, some way. Okay, that was fun. All right, let's try and actually stabilize now. I need a house. What I wouldn't give for a house. Okay, let's see if he's going for a town center somewhere. Which would make the most sense. Okay, so where is he getting food from then? I need another barracks. He might just be in his main base. I don't think so though. Nope. Okay. I need the villagers that are all kind of not injured. His wood line will be over here somewhere. Some farms. Some revenge raids. Wait, what's that? Oh no, I got watchtowers. I didn't mean to get watchtowers. Wait, did he go to the town center? Surely not. Oh, he did. Okay. If that's the case, there's a world we can just play for a gold starve here, which is probably the best idea. I need an armory then. He's gotten 400 gold out of that. I need these kills. I need them. Just run. Alright. Off to the next stage. I have him gold starved, but he has a full army. So that's kind of the state we're in. I gotta run. Far too much on this. This is the place that's like the most scary, I guess. He's still not out here. Kill the villagers. Okay. Drag. Charge. Okay, a little bit of a run. God powers are OP. No, I can't fight this. Not yet. I can fight this now, I think, if I can just get onto these guys. Okay. GG! Oh. That was a toughie. He was putting it to me. He was putting it to me a lot there. Atheism imbalanced. Who needs myth units? Who needs heroes? Spam units are too strong. Nerf units. Buff myth units. GG. Was he supposed to get rid of the Minotaur? I did. I deleted it, right? Did I not? Hang on, I swear I deleted the Minotaur. Does that one... No, I'm like 95% sure I deleted it. No, I deleted it. I don't need to check. I deleted it. Oh. Do we see Atheist in the next taunt? Maybe. I reckon it would be super cool and it would be kind of easy to do because you don't have to make any animations. But I think that I think there should be a modded Atheist Civ. I think we should just make it happen. Like seriously, you could mix up the units and everything. You could actually make it work. You give like Ajax, Pioneer, what else is that? A priest as like your heroes you could make or something like that. Ajax, Pioneer, Priest, Herser, like all of the, basically give everything to the Atheist Civ, literally everything, but they can't get to the Mythic Age unless they get the relic. It would be funny. I think it would be possible just with data changes, and just like adding in a portrait or something. With like Zeus like crossed out or something, or like the age mythology cast. So we want AOE? No, just would be fun to add it in. That's all. I think the portrait would have to be like Zeus crossed out, or the whole cast crossed out, or something. Just like one big fat red X, like super, like not neat at all. Just like the most budget red X you've ever seen. Destructo, what's happening, dude? Alrighty, Yellow River time. I'm getting nervous here. Oh, this guy changed to orange. Blah. Alrighty. up against ISIS. And we got the first time we're going to actually be able to play China without having to delete our Deuterino. I'm making up build orders as we go, guys. I feel like we might be, I'm going to say this every single time. I feel like we're going to be losing this one. Too many people trying to snipe. Is this guy a sniper? It's like people just want me to lose. It defeats the purpose of the challenge, just saying. Yeah, it's just a tall villager. So yeah, I didn't mention it, but I decided that deleting my Quafu was a little bit too much. So we're not doing that anymore. He's also technically not a myth unit. If only I could build any cavalry, that would be really, really useful. That relic back there. Now I don't have the relic. Maybe I can. Maybe I could if I get the relic, but it's gonna be tough. Do you reckon he, what relic? I'm looking for Svartalfari's sledge. That's the relic we want. Big Mally statue's actually pretty good. I think this guy just literally wandered over here and found all my goat. Doesn't matter, does it? Hey, what was it? Oh, I should grab it. Let's get a house. With Pygmalion statue, I live a little bit easier against like the Anubite stuff or the Sphinx stuff. So we gotta be grabbing those. I definitely did not get that many goats. Normally there's a bunch more. I think I just missed them all, unfortunately, which is really rare for this map. Normally you get them all, but what can you do? I think we open up with an archery range. That has to delete, unfortunately. I think we also grab a barracks. That feels like he's going to be going for a town center, which might be good for us. But then again, he might not be. If he is going to be... Do we build Dow? Do we build Javs? I think we're going to open up with some Javs. Go on Anubis, so I'll just get some heroes into my main base. What was this relic? I'm on the wrong fucking side, aren't I? He's on the other side. What am I doing? Alright, let's go say good day. That is a talent center. Try and kill the tower off here. Okay. Let's get some kills if we can. We'll go set up some towers here. I'm gonna try and lock him in his base a little bit. So that's farms, which is good for us. Means he's spending gold. There's no gold over there. Sort of knew that was going to happen. Oh, fuck. Not ideal. Not ideal at all. Okay. GG! We got there. I made a pretty big mistake in the middle, but... Oh. He went for a silly town center. I think if he went for this one, I think I would have been in trouble. I would have had to go town center and then try and catch up. But I got a good map for this one. GG. Hells, this has to be the least fun way to play A1. What are you talking about? I'm having fun. Egypt needs so much gold, you can gold starve them even if they secure the second gold mine. I don't know if that's true. He just had a really bad map for that town center. He like went for it, but he had no food over that side. He had no gold over that side. Like if you look at the actual map, what did he actually have there? Yeah, there's nothing here. So he should go here because then he can drag the balls on the town center, get the gold mine. Have this gold mine as well to be able to bounce between. Guys, I need to get some water in me. I'll be right back and we'll play another game. Odin or Thor are the best? Yeah, Odin and like Norse are really, really good. Loki is hard because you have to delete the myth units as soon as they spawn, otherwise you fail the challenge. You was the last Poseidon? Man, that was a fun game. That was really fun. You should have kept the pressure on rather than going for the town center. I was dying. How does Greek and Norse deal with fast divine books against New War? What are they rushing you? I would play. If you want to go one town center, you go for Hippias Toxotes. And you run around with the Hippias while trying to get villager kills. Like, you got the speed advantage by 0.5 over the Halberdiers. You're just trying to get kills. If you're Poseidon, obviously, that works really well. If you're Zeus or Hades, you go Athena. And you got a restoration for the fight. When the lightning weapons comes, you can sort of fight it to some degree. And you just want to run them around and just abuse, like, not abuse, but like take advantage of the fact that your army moves faster. Does the snakes of Egyptian GP... Oh, I don't know what a god power is, Champagne Step Bro. I got no idea. Yesterday, Chrono JJ lost his Ra, and dude had a big army on his base at 5:30. Yeah, you can get some stuff out really quickly. I think this game isn't very forgiving. It's not very forgiving, but also neither is Age of Empires 2. If you don't know how to play in Age of Empires 2, right? Like if you don't build your walls up or whatever, your opponent's going to walk into your base before you hit the second age with men-at-arms or with archers or with scout cav and just kill you. So I'm yet to... How do I put this? I'm yet to like fully understand why it's different. You just get your buildings up, build them in a defensive way, put walls up. Maybe the difference is the wooden walls only cost one wood a tile. But then again, the walls from in Age of Mythology are like 21 gold for... it's probably about twice as expensive. It's probably 21 gold for about 10 tiles or something like that. I don't know. Is this Iron Her Jib? I have this feeling this is Iron Her Jib. Oh, sorry, you were asking a genuine question. My bad. Alrighty. Oh, we're playing the same guy. Oh, this is the first time with Uranus. The first of the Atlanteans. I'm terrified. Good luck, have fun. So, Atlantean is really hard because I don't have a way to... like, heroize my shit. I have 0 heroes. Okay. So what can we go for then? In this situation, we just... I don't think I can go for a town center either. Abusing low elo players makes you lose hair. I have no hair. Nor the gods left me. Okay. Do I always play this late? Yep. This is my game time. Let's get a house up over here. Okay, so it's either town center and pray we don't just get run over by a butt ton of Anubites, or we go one town center. And if we go one town center, I probably should have gone for an economic guild. I'll tell you what, we'll grab the economic guild a little later. And we'll just try and survive. Reddit is assembled. Yeah, I'm gonna get some hate mail, I think, but that's okay. It's worth it. Like I've said, I've already lost to one. I've already lost one game in this series. I got absolutely owned by like a 1300 player, and I almost lost the very first game I played against like a 1000 elo player. I think that this challenge is hard enough to warrant. I think this challenge is hard enough to warrant a little bit of this stuff. But whatever. Alright. I need to get a temple. I forgot my temple. Oh, I can't even pick up relics. Oh, I can't even pick up relics. God. I have no way to get heroes to pick up relics. What have they done to me? There's the chariot. It's battle fairies. Let's stab in his throat. Oh, I can't even get them. No. It costs too much. One favor is too much. Doesn't matter which god I go. Alright. Oh, actually, you should go here. You should go here. You should come in here. I gotta get this tech. And I want to get this tech after. I can't even build the sky pad. This god is useless. This sim is useless. What do I get from playing? What do I get from playing Uranos? I get full line of sight, and I get the damage stuff. Okay, sick. Full line of sight. I'm gonna have to use the vision for my advantage. All right, let's get going. I will be throwing down. Let's just run out to that next food there with the first couple of villages. All right. You can drop a house here. He's got an enormous again. I think I would have preferred to see. I think I would have preferred to see the other one, to be honest. Sphinx. Alright, what we can do here is, I don't think I'm going to be able to deny the town center, obviously. I got no god powers to deny that. But I think I might just run in and just kill off the you two go here. We're using the bonus. I can see him. But can my units kill his units though? Those are some units I ain't never seen before. Okay, I'm getting close to killing one. I think I need to get a town center at this point. I think that's a must. I don't think we're gonna be killing this stuff anytime soon. Okay, let's go town center now. And yeah, I'll run up to the top here and see what we can do. Just grab this one, I think. It doesn't really matter. Oh! We killed all our HP one. Please! No! Okay. Run for it! I killed one Anubite. Let me get the upgrade for my millers. Okay, we got the thing. He's just used that. So hang on, let's position here. I imagine he's just gonna go there. I need to get some more barracks down. And one of these ones as well, I think. Alright. From now, I'm still just trying to break through this, but I'm not sure I can. I mean, with 2 car ballasts, I might be able to. Okay. He's on the other side. I'm not gonna be able to stop the Migdol. Nor am I gonna be able to kill that scorpion, man. Holy shit. That thing is gonna be strong. I need armory upgrades. Okay. This is going not terribly just yet. Don't alert him. I need some kills here. I need some villager kills. This is going to be very, very helpful. Okay, let's run. Hey. Farm. More farm. More farm, more win. Okay, now the question is, can I break this at the moment? Do I have this? I'll get my upgrade first. I don't think I can. I need to maybe think about getting this town center as well. And then pushing. Ah, shit. Now that's the town. Like, we can probably break a town center. So let's go over and try and do that. Is that a MiG? No, it's just a siege works. Something tells me these Caraballas are a little bit worthless now, but We need to rotate back around the other way. Grab that. Go next age. Hello? Please build. Take it this way. He has boiling oil? This guy is crazy. Okay, we pushed off this. Okay, we can't get migdals, but or palaces, but we can get towers all over the place. So let's start doing that. And we can lock him in his base. I got so much food here. Maybe I got too many on food. I gotta delete that. No, 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 I can't kill it. I can't kill it. I can't kill it. Run, 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 run. Fuck, 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 fuck. Ah, shit. Okay. I should have maybe waited on my upgrades. Let's make it a campaign level. I gotta check this. Campaign level wall with a tower behind it. Takes so long to get these units out. Okay, maybe we can go into cav here as well. See if we can take a fight. I'm basically full pop. I don't have upgrades though. I wonder if he has upgrades. He's got that back up to he's building monuments. Okay. Ow. I think the idea here... Oh, he's out of gold. So if we take a good fight here, as long as he didn't get to the next stage... Okay, he got to the next stage. Fuck! Okay, at least I can deal with the Phoenix. Okay, ow? Some farms. I'm a little bit behind on my pop. I gotta go get that upgrade as well. You come to this. How many do I got so many buildings. I got enough. Okay. We got this. Believe in yourself. Oh, he's got the capital. I gotta go. Charge, kill this. Run. He still killed it? Hell. GG. All right. Oh. That went well. I think Atlantean's OP. I think this Atlantean civ too strong. Gotta nerf it somehow. Just kidding. Yeah, the heroes cost too much. 2 favor. I don't have that. I don't have the favor for it. That was a good game. That was a fun game. I think he almost won this one. Like when he got this town center up, I was like very worried, but he didn't get over to defend it in time. Because I can't really make it. I can't really break through his Migdol easily, but I can break through a town center. The Migdol's kind of off limits if there's an army there, but the town center is, you can break through a town center. GG. Thank you for the Twitch Prime Sultan of Swing. Appreciate you, man. Be agnostic and make heroes? I can't. I don't know what favor is. The gods have abandoned me. Yeah, I was those Caraballister are sometimes like amazing. They feel amazing, and sometimes they feel god awful. That was a game where they were feeling amazing. Box formation. Run, shoot, and scoot, right? So I'll show you the micro because I think that's actually quite interesting. So you have, I did this against Rappel as well, right? In our in the Mythic Wars game. Oranos versus whatchamajigget on Erebus. That was like was probably my favorite game in the tournament, I think. So the micro is, and it's pretty simple, but you have to like practice it a little bit. The micro is right click, select all archers, attack move. And then animation cancel, and then select all, and then animation cancel and get back in. So again, it's this, this, this. That's the move. And you can do it with a whole bunch of different things. Odin versus Zeus not being your favorite game, which I don't think I played in Odin. If you mean like Kavoth versus Matador, that was my favorite watch game, but the favorite game that I played. One more time. Okay, I'll do it really slowly. Okay, so army is here, right? We're running this way. We run. Then we select all archers, right? Then we attack move. We animation cancel. And then we select all on screen. And then we right click again. Oh, I played Odin versus Midgard. Oh, against Tiger Boss. Yeah, that's up there. That was a fun game too. That game was actually so fun. You're absolutely right. What's animation cancel again? You just right click. So, I mean, you can do it like this. You can actually go, hang on. So I'm running. I click my archers. I attack. I full click everyone, and then I click again. So you can skip one of those things. Hang on. Let me write it out. Notepad. So it's run. Then it's select all archer. Then it's attack move. Then it's select all on screen. Or entire army. Hotkey. Control group. Then it's attack move. Or attack move slash... No, it's not attack move. It's normal move. Normal move. Yeah, don't tell anyone this stuff. There you go. Run. Select all archer. Attack move. Select all on screen. Normal move. And you can do that with literally any army. It's just, it works the best with this army because you have Caraballister that are actually quite strong on paper, but it's really hard to get them in position to be doing max damage, which is like a couple of meters away from the enemy unit you want to kill. So you need to have the units surrounding it so that the opponent can't charge in and kill them. So it's like sort of best with them. And I'll show you one more with actual units chasing me. Here we go. So we're going to go ahead and go like this. And we're going to go like this. No, he's going to be scared because he can't do anything. There's no select all archers on screen though? No, not yet. Alright, let's keep going. Yeah, I think the like select all of a unit on screen is the most... That's the hotkey I think I want the most, because I don't really want select all of a unit. I don't think that matters that much. I think I just hit shift that, like, yeah, I would if I wanted to select everything of the unit, I'd just make it shift and then Y. That's what I'd do. Will I cast Benny versus Izamata? Is that happening now? Sorry. When is that happening? We can make a pause on the Atheist series to do a cast today. I just clicked the wrong. Starting now? Okay, let's do it. So it's Benny versus... What's shift Y? Oh, sorry, that's my hotkey. You're starting? All right, I'll jump in. That's my hotkey for select all archers. My hotkey for select all archers and heroes is Y and U. All right, we're going to do Athenian League. Isomato versus Benny. I'm going to take this jumper off because I am hot. I double click the archer. This rookie. Multiplayer this thing. I think I got baited. Didn't get baited. I'm a little bit behind here, so let me get this set up. It's Isomato versus Benny WR. Update. We're an Oasis. This is Isomato on the left. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have now jumped into, very quickly, because I had no idea it was about to happen, another Athenian League group stage match. We are not up to date at all. In the left-hand corner of the map, playing as Shenong. His name is Isomato. His opponent today in the red color, playing as Odin. His name is Benny WR. The map is Oasis. And this is a best of 3 where all games must be played. So whether it's a 3-0 or a 2-1, does not matter. We see all the games and we see the players playing all of the matches. Some relics on the map. We've got the Kui drum here for the heroes getting more damage done as they lose hit points. Over onto this side, we've got the Staff of Dionysus, which is adding 1 to the regeneration rate for the villagers. Always, I love that relic, personally. A Pygmalion statue, the double dip. Oof. If Isomato picks both of those up, it's almost over for the Odin. Like, these 2 relics are just like, hey, excuse me, I appreciate that you wanted to try and raid me in this game. However, you're not going to. It's not going to do anything. You're going to try kill my villagers, and they're just going to be like, lol. Anyways, finally we got the Feather of Befang over here, which is actually a nice relic for the Odin to go for some more timing, push-orientated plays. As we've got ourselves a paused game. Apparently, both of these guys are in the BVS. Actually, Uros, if you could... Oh, victory! I win! Could you change Benny WR to Benny WR with a low R? For some reason, I capitalized both. I need... What happened? What went wrong? Are they talking in my Discord? Don't think so. There was a bug with the resources. Love it. Farm the drama on my Discord. What was the drama on my Discord? I did sort of read it, but I kind of tuned out a little bit. One question for what I'm trying to do better is how you guys move so damn fast. I have stoner brain or something. I will remind me to respond after stream. Beastie Cutie would have rapped for 3 hours by now. I don't know what the drama was. Was it the guy who was having a go at me? So yesterday, someone had a go at me for not dissing the game modes hard enough in Age of Mythology. Like I think that I actually have no idea what he was trying to say. I still couldn't quite unpack it. My comprehension of what he was saying, I just could not quite work it out. I don't think. Oh, I mean, whatever you mean by drama, like drama is whatever it is. But yeah, I think Arbeza left AOM when I refused to learn how to hotkey my upgrades. I think the biggest drama is big hotshot streamer smurfing on players without using gold powers, myth units, or favor. That guy's shit. Terrible. The game started. He didn't give me any bloody code. What's the code? Oh. Lobbies, customs. Okay, we got it. All right, no need. Don't help me out. I'm good to go. The same word as well. I couldn't decide what I just don't know. I've got no idea. Joebot, you say that, and I agree. I do, and that's exactly where I found the cool thing from. Alright, we got to flip-a-rooney this, we got to flip-a-rooney this, we got to flip-a-rooney this, and we are off to the races. Update. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, take two. Izamato in the top side of the map, spawning in as Shenong, currently gaining gold while placing his gold nuggets into the storehouse. For some reason, he was not doing that beforehand. Now he is, so happy days, we're off to the races. His opponent is indeed Benny, world record, WR, or something completely different. I don't know what that means. Nonetheless, we are in the Athenian League, best of 3. However, all 3 games must be played. Regardless of if the second game ends in a 2-0 or not, we will be seeing a game 3, so these guys can test their mettle as much as possible. Relics on the map. Last map, the relics were Primo for 1. Izamato, Severo Jones. He's not Severo Jones at all. Izamato, Jonathan Trent. Over here, we've got the Bridle of Pegasus here. This one, always good for an extra Pegasus. We've got the Cathar of Apollo over here, making the villagers' speed a little bit quicker. And we finally got Fur of Boy. This one's making the heroes regenerate hit points over time. But yeah, like I was saying, what was I saying? Oh yeah, those relics, if you ever see them, if you've got any problems about Odin, and you're like, I can't beat Odin ever, for whatever reason, whatever. Relics that you want to keep in mind for, that can really help you in that game, is going to be Pygmalion Statue and Staff of Dionysus. Those 2 relics are the ultimate in dealing with what Odin does best. Now, obviously, if an Odin player is really good, he's really good. You're probably going to lose to him. Unless you're also equally really good. But if you do get that relic, it does help you out because it means you can survive things really easy. Any villagers that get like sort of slightly raided will heal back up to full HP, and they're not going to die later to another raid, and all the other good stuff. Anyways. Is there some issues? Am I stuck? I don't know what happened. Anyways, let's see what this game is going to amount to, because the thing here is that Izamato's got 2 decisions to make. Or 2 choices to make. I should say not decisions or choices. 2 main choices about how he wants to approach this game. He gets to choose. Benny does not get to choose unless he really wants to rush super hard and go for either just a forward temple and charging him with Valkyrie, or going for a Heimdall rush, right? That Benny could choose what he wants to do. Izamato here, if that doesn't happen, then the ball sort of gets thrown over into Izamato's court, and he has to decide whether he's going to go for a second town center Normally through Hull 2 in this matchup, you go for the, like say, go for this town center, you plant a big fat wall here over this side, and then you can claim this hunt, this gold for almost free while defending with some halberdier or some fire archer or some pioneer or some myth units or whatever. Or you go Chi Yao and you take this game one town center, which does make sense here. There's going to be a very important pack of hunt that's going to be very difficult for the Odin player to grab. If you go one town center here through Chi Yao, there's going to be gold mine situations that are going to be quite difficult. There's 3 gold mines to choose from here as a second gold mine for Benny, and generally doing like a little rotation strategy where you send some villagers, say, over to this gold mine. Your opponent comes in to attack you with their full army. You pull those back. You run villagers over to here. Your opponent has to go, all right, well, we have to swing around. And then you go, okay, well, I'll pull back onto this gold mine. And then I'm up here, and et cetera, et cetera, et cetera, right? But nonetheless, Longhouse coming up. Benny's Great Hall also coming up. And we do indeed see a military camp as Great Hunt gets dropped onto the Zebra. A little someone, a little Benny WR has a little bit of the bald gene going on, I think. He's been checking out a certain someone named Mr. Husk Soup as the villager gets pinned to the palm tree and does fall there. A nice little snipe there for Izumato. But what I mean by the little bit of the Soup gene is Soup made a YouTube video a while ago, a month or two, I'm not exactly sure, about a really good way to open with Odin, which allows you to utilize the Great Hunt in the classical age on your starting hunt without you slowing down. And it's really good on this map. It does actually get husbandry normally there early on so that you don't lose any food income from grabbing off the chickens. But anyways, he's going to be able to get that beautiful amount of hunt in his main base as the Great Hall's coming through. Yarts are going to be on the way. Do we see a Valkyrie charging in? No Valkyrie over there. It's getting brought back. I personally think that the very first movement for your Valkyrie is really important in this matchup. You really want to be tracking where this Yartser is and matching it, because the Yartser has got a little bit more damage possibility than a Valkyrie. Just on the fact that you know that the Chinese player is going to want to have a handful of pioneers out anyways. And they'll probably be sticking them into the side of their main base. Not only that, there could also be farms on these silos that they can just run into, and then you're just going to be sitting there like a silly goose. Help me, step yards. I'm stuck. True. You said that, not me. All right. Raiding cavalry coming through, and we will be seeing the master of weaponry technology coming through. For those of you playing along at home, this one makes sure halberdier super soldiers. It basically allows you to stick a raiding cavalry in its place, or a Jarl in its place, or any cavalry for that matter, except for the Valkyrie. The Valkyrie is immune to the master of weaponry devices, as now we get to see Benny. He is in. He is looking for some villagers. The villagers do get spotted building some walls over here. He's going to retreat into the town center, get everyone alive. One little cheeky halberdier is enough to scare this off here. And at this point, Benny has noticed the upgrade. He will have seen those ghostly halberdiers being held, and he has to start thinking, all right, I can't realistically go for raiding cavalries raids anymore. You can kind of still go for Valkyrie raids. Kind of. As long as your opponent doesn't have those pioneers in the right spot. So you want to kind of just use the raiding cavalry to snipe units if you can, and stay far away from those halberdiers if at all possible. The hard part is that the line of sight on the raiding cavalry is incredibly low. So you also want to run around with the Valkyrie inside of your raiding cavalry group. So we'll see if that's what Benny will try and go for. Meanwhile, Izumato is pre-queued Rushol very, very early. He's happily sitting on this hunt for the time being, which has been killed off, and it's going to make Izumato very upset that he's probably going to have to build another silo. But luckily for him, he does have a gold mine here and a nice efficient silo here for the gold mine to share onto those See, Giraffe is going to be completely fine. As a handful of Halberdier. Look at that. This is what I'm talking about. You just can't. You can't. That's 2 Halberdier versus 4 raiding cavalry and a Valkyrie. You just can't. You're not allowed to. Get out of there. Benny does oblige, does get out of there, but he learns a very, very difficult lesson there. That is a no-go zone. I do like the idea of just sending the Valks in as a Yahtzee sort of high-fiving the army there of Benny. And Benny making his way over here. He will be now opting for the aggressive movement onto the Giraffe. Pegasus is out for Izamato with that relic, so it will be noticed. So Izamato at this point can decide to try and put a huge amount of pressure onto this hunt, try and push him off it, or just continue along a plan of maybe getting to the next age. If he wants to do that, he probably needs to drop down a couple more military buildings, drop an armory, and then go. Meanwhile, on the other side here, Benny as well, he's almost sniffing out this. I like this play. Benny is kind of... Benny knows that he just needs to get to the heroic age, get to Huskal, and that's how he can sort of defend against everything. But the other thing here is, if Benny sniffs out a heroic age coming from Izamato, it means he doesn't have to defend this hunt that hard. And he can just... He can have all the answers. He has the answer to Fey Beast with Frost. He has everything. 1 Yahtzee coming through, going to be a little bit of a problem here, but there are 2 Hursa very, very close here. You want to just turn around and just shank with all the gatherers and try and get a little bit of a snare going on, so you can actually get some damage onto the Yahtzee, but it will be just retreating, no problems. Meanwhile, Izamato now under attack from the Benny raiding cavalry here. And 1 villager does not go down. We see the Shinong farms coming down clutch there. It's really, really hard to raid this this Chinese civilization. Really, really hard. And Benny moving up to the top. Going to be swinging around, get back over onto the bottom, and see what he can do. Now, Skadi on the way for Benny, and Rashol on the way for Izamato. Now, generally, you don't want to attack right as you hit the heroic age, because you haven't really gotten the advantage. Obviously there's the element of surprise with, oh, you've just hit the heroic age, now you can drop a god power straight away. That is there, but the thing is, if you do that, you don't get access to your upgrades or anything like that, and your opponent might have all of his classical age upgrades in, and that can be a nice way to sort of defend against everything. And Izamato gets caught out. That's going to be 3 dead raiding cavalry there. Benny gets caught out. 3 dead raiding cavalry there. Will retreat. He's got all the walls up. It's going to be a Skadi to come through. He will be able to frost this army as Fey Beasts gets dropped down onto these villages. However, the Hursa are in. The dwarves over here sort of just need to turn around and just shank. Just turn and shank. They'll be completely fine. There we go. Or just Alt S. It's completely fine. Does he have himself his upgrade? No upgrade. They should all live to this. I'd be surprised if anything actually comes through. But now there is Frost. And the question here is, do you wait for lightning weapons? As potentially that could get baited through. But with the... No, you don't wait. You wall him in and you drop a hill fort down. And all of a sudden, Izamato is in a lot of trouble. Raiding cavalry going after the villagers up onto this side. However, a good pullback though. The Quailfu are coming forward. And Benny notices it. He is in hot pursuit. That's going to be some big, big damage onto the economy of Izamato. But he's not getting the much needed hill fort out here. He could run through this wall, drop the hill fort on the other side behind the wall, and that would be a perfectly reasonable way to address the gigantic problem that is about to happen for him, which is lightning weapons. He snipes the halberdier. We are seeing Jarls coming through. Throwing axemen. All the good stuff. It just looks like there's so many units here for Izumato. He's in such a commanding position. I mean, resource-wise, it's pretty true. As the Shieldman Valkyrie gets mumued away and does end up falling. And Benny has to be careful of that now. But a little bit of calm before the storm. As Benny desperately just trying to get out units here. It's 40 villages to 45. It's a close game right now. But Benny realistically can't take fights. And he's getting pushed off of gold here. Whoa! Look at that bounce off of the wall there. Absolutely brutal. Benny trying to retreat into his main base now. He has not lost the dwarf just yet. It looks like throwing axemen coming in up to the top. You got to be careful. Those are going to get all deleted by the fire archers there in an instant. And that's exactly what happens. Benny does not hold there very well. He is in a lot of trouble as Izumato is pumping units left, right, and center. The raiding cavalry Valkyrie getting cut off over here as well. They are going for reinforcements at the moment, but just not getting the value that they need just yet. Up to the top, Benny has one last-ditch effort there. He can always run, but he is in a very difficult position. A very, very difficult position. Market going to be going down. Temple. Main base is next. And we actually see Izumato. He's queued up Huang Di. He's decided he does not yet have, or he does have a ballet. Oh, he is going to be shooting up there. He's got the gold income. Such a commanding position to be able to do this here. As the temple going down onto this spot. House going down. Everything falling here. For one Benny WR. As the Goaty to come through. A decent unit here. Goaty are actually not bad against this army because the Halberdier does nothing. Does low base damage. The Fire Archer does low base damage. Does make some sense to go into a whole bunch of Goaty here. As lightning weapons gets dropped down and Benny dropping his only god power, Forest Fire. A couple of units going to be moving away. But it does not look like Benny is going to be holding here. As the army of Izumato looks just that little bit too much. He pulls his Halberdier back ever so slightly. Fire Archer's taking everything else out. The Jarls to fall. And what else can Benny do here? But resign. As Izumato takes game number 1 in this best of 3 series. An absolutely dominating performance here from Izumato. This is one incredibly difficult strategy to deal with. Now, I think Benny played it really well. He played it so good, in fact, that I thought he was in a good spot. The problem here is that I think what Benny should have done is finish this wall, got the hill fort up, and gone from there. Because there wasn't that many units here. He wouldn't be able to get through the wall in time to deny the hill fort, and he would have been in a good spot. But he didn't go for it, and maybe he still would have lost. I'm not exactly sure. Like at that point when the frost came down and all the idle time was caused, even though the villager differential was only 5, the resource differential will tell somewhat of a tale here, I have to imagine. You can see Benny is so far behind. But anyways, we'll move into game number 2. Hope you guys are enjoying as we jump into it. If I was a Benny versus Izumato, where would I be? What do you mean they haven't started yet? Oh, guys, huge announcement. Considering we are slightly behind the time when I wanted to make them announce. I'll be making it every day this week at the right time. This Saturday is Sunday Classic 4. This Saturday, not Sunday, this Saturday. And the players involved is the double M's. We got Matrius versus Matador. So a little bit of a rematch from Mythic Wars. They met in the, I want to say it was the semifinals, or maybe it was the losers bracket semis or something. And Matador did inch out a win there 3-2. So really, really close matchup. So this Sunday today, exactly. So Saturday for the Sunday Classic number 4. I'm glad you guys are in on the meme. It's good. I mean, what else am I supposed to do if not troll you guys with the Sunday Classic on Saturday? The reason is I'm actually not sure if I'm able to stream on Sunday or not. But here's what it is. All right. I think this will do. We're in the right little spot. Another day, another you, another me. No, another game, another you, another me. In the top side now, Izumato no longer able to play with his Shenong. He's taking a win. Can't play with Shenong anymore. Has to pick the other Chinese god, Nuwa. Izumato can play a whole bunch of different gods, but he has been... It's been interesting. He's been playing a very, very mixed bag in this tournament thus far. It's been really cool to see. On the other side, Benny is going to stick with what Benny knows. He knows Odin. He's going to play Odin, and he's going to do Odin. But this time, he's got one thing less to worry about. And that is no Chi Yol. Now, unlike Fuxi and Shenong, Nuwa does not have that option to be ridiculously oppressive to raiding cavalry. She's still good. She's still got a lot of good play against Odin, but does not have that master of weaponry tech to absolutely shut them down. So what can she do? Well, she's got How To, and this can be used again similarly to what Shenong can do. Only difference is that it's much safer for Nuwa to go for a How To second town center on the fact that you can drop Creation and your Hero Qualfu onto the town center. And it's I'm yet to see anyone consistently deny this town center. I've seen maybe some Norse players going for forward temples and a couple of Hersa early on. That can be a little bit of a problem. But even if you do that, then more villagers can get pulled over. You can get walled in. You'll get shanked down, and you can be in a lot of trouble. Anyways, so that's one option. The other option is also to go through Zhuan Nu, which is very similar to the Chi Yao angle. Only you'll be going for heavy food-based units, such as the Chillin. You're also going for Halberdier, some Fire Archers, Pioneers, all that stuff. You've got Vanish to play around, getting caught out. You've got Vanish to try and cause your opponent to get caught out. There's a lot of shenanigans that are possible. But nonetheless, we are going to be seeing the How To option for Izumato, so he will be trying to play somewhat of a defensive game. Now, you don't have to play defensive with How To. How To is a defensive god. You get a defensive god power, you get defensive technologies, you get economic technologies, but you do get the Chongqi. And that is a very, very difficult unit to sort of deal with as the Odin. Like, you have to... Herso don't kill it, it's flying. You can get raided all over the place. I've yet to see anyone really try it, but if you get out like 3 Chongqi and you start raiding in 3 different groups with the Chongqi, then your opponent's like, where do I leave my Hersa? And you could potentially lose a whole bunch. Not only that, they can just sit there flying over the villages and they don't have to land. They can just sit there threatening it. And all of a sudden you have to leave your Hersa waiting there. Now, one option for the Odin in that specific situation, not saying it's going to happen, it might not, is that they can go in for early Godi in the classical age by grabbing that technology. Sesrumne from Freya. Yeah. But nonetheless, we see a very early Earth Wall just to defend. This is super dangerous because if Benny is out here already, I would legitimately drop Forest Fire here just to open this, to break this immediately. I mean, he can still just drop it later. I don't think he... Wait, does he kill it? It's probably pretty close. You know, the Forest Fire is dealing like 4 divine per second in the last 20 seconds. And then it's got all of these trees that are going to hit it. So it probably would die. But nonetheless, we'll see a military camp coming up for Izamadu here. And he is going to be going for some early halberdier and all the other good stuff. Also going to be grabbing himself a machine workshop. And it's going to look somewhat similar to last game, only the potency of the Master of Weaponry isn't there. The lightning weapons isn't there. The Yatsa isn't there. Though, I mean, Xiongqi, Yatsa, it's somewhat much of a muchness. They're both very, very strong units. So we'll see. I mean, the fact that it costs gold is a pretty big downside for the Xiongqi, because it means that Izamadu will have to leave his base a little bit earlier if he wants to be spending all that gold, which he is going for. He's literally just hovering over. He doesn't even care. He's just like, I got a Pegasus. I see your stuff. If you're not going to sit here and defend, it's going to be a tough time for you. Now, if you're Benny here, you could already grab Sesrumnir and just make some Godi. Now, you don't know that your opponent is playing like a one town center game, but if Benny scouts this, I do think it's a good idea. Because, well, the answer to Godi is going to be Javelineers. But if you go for some Godi, some raiding cavalry, and have some good micro, I think you could probably start winning some fights. Like I said, last game, Halberdier, Fire Archer, not that good against the Godi. The Godi probably has similar base damage, if not more base damage, than those Fire Archers, than those Halberdiers. So it can be a nice like answer, I guess. Meanwhile, Benny is just doing Odin things, killing off a whole bunch of animals here to get that favor, while Izamadu is sitting massing up some units. I mean, considering the way that Izamadu is playing this game, I kind of think it would have been better for him to go for a later classical age. Like, if he goes for like a 5-minute classical age or something like that, with all of his upgrades, with an extra Qualfu, all of a sudden, he's got so many more resources. He turns around, gets a couple of smacks onto that Pioneer, but the Valkyrie's almost down. He gets so much more value out of that extra Qualfu and everything else. He's going to have so many more units early on. And because the Earth Wall, there's not really lots of threat. Obviously, the Forest Fire is a threat, but you don't have to use the Earth Wall like this either. Let me see if I can show this. You can throw the Earth Wall like this. And now it's no longer on a forest, right? Or like back here, for example, right? Not on a forest, protects everything. Those are the secrets. And Benny searching, looking to try and get in here. So Qualfu gets sent packing. We will be seeing that Forest Fire getting dropped down. Is this going to be enough to break this open? I don't think there's that many trees here. Yeah, there's not that many trees here at all, but he will be able to break open a lot of the wall. And it might just be enough here to break the entirety of this base open. But Benny's got to be careful. Izumato is playing a very defensive game here. He does also have somewhat of his base starting to get walled up with nice buildings and all the other good stuff. As now Benny has to pull back. Might be dropping some throwing axemen here on the pullback. And with those halberdiers charging in at 5 speed, they will be sniping off a throwing axeman or two here. As the Valkyrie charging in. So many raiding cavalry through for Izumato. Sorry, for Benny. But Izumato's got the halberdier with good control here. With good fire archer control. He should be okay. We'll see if he can hold on this spot. The differential in military is incredibly close. These halberdier doing their job nicely for the time being here. But the fire archers look like they do end up falling before any significant damage is done. It's still close towards the end here, though. First fight, though, goes fairly equally, which, technically speaking, is an advantage for Benny. Because he's now going to be floating at some favor that he can use for some more Valkyrie. But he did lose a bunch of Valkyrie in that fight as well. And Izumato, with somewhat of a head of steam now, says, all right, time to leave my base. I can grab myself this silo. I can grab myself these caribou. And we can start looking to either put some pressure back over onto Benny, who is out in the center of the map right now. He's over here on this hunt. He's still in his main base, but he's about to be finishing up on this gold mine. One other option for Izumato is to start pumping out. Is he building a whole bunch of Quailfu? No. It could be an option to just pump out a whole bunch more Cheongchi here. Take a look at the army. There's 4 Hersa. If you get like 4 Cheongchi out, add them into the army. It's going to be really, really tough for Benny to answer that straight away. So you've got to hide it a little bit, of which is sort of done. You've got like one down here that's been forgot about. I don't know what all the other ones are. I think he's just got the one idle Cheongchi at the moment. But he could just get two out, and that still would be a decent addition to his army here. Anyways, he might just be looking for the next age at this point, as walls coming up over here for the time being. Izumato's got more villagers, but you got to be careful with this stat because each one of these peasants is worth 0.8 of a villager, of a Norse villager, right? So every 8 gatherers, that's 9 peasants. And then the Quailfu, not really, they're worth a little bit more than 3 villagers. So it's a very hard stat to kind of calculate. There's only 3 of them here. Actually, are they? I think they might be just worth 3. I think they are just worth 3. There's no hand axe in. I can't tell you. I think they're just worth 3 because he's got hand axe, right? Yeah. How am I feeling today? I'm feeling great. My leg's sore. My leg is so sore. Oh god. Alright, rush shell coming through though for Izumato now. He's managed to get through the first little portion of this defensive game. Benny, on the other hand, not going to the next age, pumping Deuterinos here. We do see he's got this this gold mine now grabbed. And he's fully walled up over here. I love this. There is a little angle to come in around the back and try and get this raid off, but it's a little dangerous. There's a couple more Hersa coming through as Benny does somewhat sniff out a Fey Beast here. And Izumato is going to be looking for some sort of damage here. As the raiding cavalry charging in, he does notice the army there as he's pulling it onto the other side as well. Sky Lanterns moving out all across the map here. Noticing everything. As the Valkyrie and the raiding cavalry charging in. Trying to snipe the Pioneer, trying to break the wooden gate here as well. Does snipe the Pioneer, has to sort of run with the other group of raiding cavalry there. He turns, but he should not be. He's got to be waiting. And now Rush Shoal is in. We've got the Fey Beast getting dropped down as well. That's a hefty amount of damage onto those throwing axemen there. But Izumato is split up with all of his units, taking Deuterinos out onto this side as the Bayou jives onto that Valkyrie there, but he will be getting taken out. Now, Benny can pull back, heal up with his Odin passive fear, snipe the Bayou, get out of here with these units. And he survives that little power spike of Izumato nicely. And the Valkyries can also heal up. They're Shieldmen Valkyries. They heal really, really quickly. Armory upgrade check here. Nearly fully upgraded for Benny. No armory for Izumato. Izumato's got to be careful with the fight right now because I think Benny's army, even though it's really equal on military resource count, I think Benny's army is looking very, very scary at the moment as a really weird casting of creation comes through there, but those are going to get picked off nearly instantly. They do basically nothing as the throw and axeman sniping these halberdiers nicely. We got the Bayou on the back getting taken out by Hersa. The army of Izumato still staying strong at 3.8k, but what's left at the end is looking like mostly just Pioneer and Halberdier. And those thrown axemen will clean up everything as Izumato pulls back, loses a huge amount of resources in an instant there. And Benny pulls through. As he's sniping everything left, right, and center. Another fire archer almost going down. But Izumato is back. I'm not even sure he had those line upgrades in for that fight. Not a great fight for Izumato at all. Benny now going to be looking to break through and put an end to Izumato's chances here. He will decide to leave this position for the time being. There's a gold mine over here. There is a Raven. It has its eyes set on that one. And Benny is just going to be pumping now. He will just be pumping units non-stop. However, Izumato's army is getting scarier. He's got Jiangxia. He's got the Fire Arch. He's got those heavy halberdiers. I actually want to see this little thing here from Benny getting put down. Whenever you break a wall, make sure you do this. It's a 21 gold wall. Thank you, Moose Aom, as well for that short. It's a 21 gold wall, and then you gate it. And that way you can just run through there whenever you want. Your opponent can't just wall it off easily. They have to make a lot of effort into walling around it. Nice little engagement there for Izumato. At the start, he's going to pull through his earth wall. He can heal up with the Sage as well. There's a tiny, decent win there for him. Meanwhile, Peasants on berries. There's Aurochs there as well. There's Benny charging in, trying to get little bits of damage done onto these villages. They will turn around and start shanking, but loses a couple of throwing axemen there on that charge in. As the raiding cavalry coming through, they do have that thundering hooves. Very, very quick. Villagers over here, just let those villagers go and get on top of these ones, and that's exactly what Benny is going to do. He's moving in. He will be getting a huge amount of economic damage in at this moment. And he doesn't want to overcommit into those halberdiers. Fair enough. Pulls back. 150 pop to 103. Benny in the driver's seat. Izumato playing ring around the rosy. Left side, right side, left side. Now, for those of you wanting to put a stop to this against your own opponents, one option is to just drop a tower. Get watchtowers. Drop a tower onto a position like this. Right? Maybe at the back here, and then put some walls around it, put a building or two around it. And then your opponent, if they want to go onto the... if they want to go onto that gold mine, they'll have to deal with that tower first, or just be taking losses. Now, like, you could probably just do it like this behind. Well, I can't build a tower if he doesn't have the resources. We can do it over here, right? No, I can't do it there either. I want to show you guys, but I can't. But I can't show you the tower. Anyways, still, Benny trying to shut Izumato out of here. Izumato's got 362 gold in the bank. He can sell for a little bit here. He's got 63 gold per 100 food. He's got 51 gold per 100 wood. As he's moving over onto this side, a ballet, however, will change things. Now, Benny If he's paying attention, he might have noticed the villagers moving up here. But his army is out of position to deny a ballet. It's going to shoot up really, really fast with that Quaofu hero. The Raven coming forward will spot it. It's up in 15 seconds here. Going up even faster as more villagers popping onto it. And this could be enough here for Izumato to push this game into its next stage. Get that second gold mine gone. That's like your live condition there. If you can get that one secured, which I think Izumato now has. And Benny needs to start thinking, all right, we can't just go pedal to the metal. We got to reassess. We found an advantage in the matchup. Let's do the next thing to get us some more advantage. Grab a talent center, go heroic age. Something like that. Or you could try and break this. I don't think it's a good idea. Ballet hurts. 30 damage a second. I wouldn't mind seeing Izumato throwing some more buildings down here. And he could even get tower attachments there as well, as the raiding cavalry are going to be coming through here. But with the halberdiers in, it's not going to be that much of a chore. And we are seeing some forward towers. I like this. This is a completely different option. Super all in, but it's going to hit the gold mine, and it's going to be a little bit of tower fire to push. He's not going to get it. I was going to say, it's a little bit more tower fire to push Benny over the population limit, so he can compete with the ballet. If you drop 2 towers for 1 ballet, it's kind of close to similar, because you got 16 damage per tower, roughly. Is that right? Yeah, 16 damage per tower versus the 30 damage of the ballet. So if you get 2 towers and you fight underneath the ballet, 2 towers fighting, 1 ballet fighting, you kind of cancel it all out. As Beast gets dropped down, and Benny says, sorry, good sir, we have frost. Let's charge in. He's also got the heavy cavalry and heavy infantry to come through here. He needs to target this ballet down. It's getting value here. It is unfortunately targeting down a myth unit, so not getting as much value as it possibly could. But nonetheless, Benny going for a hill fort on this position, which will completely secure this gold mine. Though, what can Izumato do? He's got no favor in the bank. He's got full population. He does have the ballet. It's going down. It's going to have some HP left. He can pop out, repair up. He's got a little bit of... Well, no, he can... Well, he has to sell that wood at the moment. As the ballet is up, army charging. This fight here could go either way at the moment. It's looking really, really good, though, for Izumato, as he is dominating that front line. The fire archers are so safe at the moment. And Benny will not be able to get this gold stuff, but he is getting a huge amount of idle time onto these gold villages. As the villagers popping out, they can shank down this hill fort. They don't get bonus against hill forts. They get bonus against towers, 4x, but they could shank down this hill fort, and that could be a way to go to like help get this going a little bit quicker. But nonetheless, Izumato lives another day. Benny is unrelenting with this aggression for the time being, but I don't think this is the right call at the moment. It's so close, though, in terms of military population. Maybe, just maybe, he can make something happen here. He can be making Huskar, which he is doing, which will deal with those fire archers nicely. Izumato definitely trying to get this gold in. As the fire archer, javelineer, halberdier, still getting pumped. Izumato's food economy is almost non-existent at the moment. He has 8 villages. 8 villages on food here. And Izumato is bleeding to this pressure that Benny WR is putting on. The villagers pull back into the ballet. 0 gold income now. 9 villages plus the hero Quaofu idled. And Benny will say, time to put the ballet to sleep. A siege crossbow coming through could be good to take the hill fort out, but is it too little too late? could be moving over onto this gold mine while this is happening, but decides not to go for it. For one last ditch effort here. Isomato still has this wall. He can get this up, but now Benny is not just a little bit in front. He is a lot in front. The armories going down. The siege crossbow going down to those throwing axemen from afar. As the wall's getting, the earth wall getting knocked down. It's still alive. He could just finish this off. It's only going to have to lose one or two more of these, I think. And there it goes. As the whole base is now open. The wall is back up over here. Gold is coming through, but this is just an absolutely gigantic advantage for Benny. Hill fort here with 572 HP is a little bit dangerous. One unit just repairing that would not go astray. That's the portable rams breaking through over here. And this looks like the very last little bit of breath for Isomato in this game. There's too many units. There's too much pressure. The siege is in as well, so he can't even turtle with buildings. Huskull coming through, cutting everything down over here. And in that moment, Isomato taps out, and Benny WR is the victor of game number 2. We've got a game number 3 anyways, but we are going to a game number 3 that is a decider. Game number 3. Benny will not have his Odin anymore, however. Isomato can still pick Nuar if he wants to, but he's got a lot of other gods he can pick here as well. We'll see what they're going to go with. Let's jump out and get into game number 3 as soon as is possible. Huskull really good to tank for arrows from China. They are. They are very, very good. Okay. Bring back villager rushes? What do you mean? Remember when he threw the villager god power? Yeah, he could have used that. That would have given him a lot more gold. Or a lot more myth unit. I could imagine making a whole bunch of Baihu there. Would have been really nice. If I was an Isomato and Benny, where would I be? Would I be in game? Would I be in lobby? Sorry about the delay. I don't know where these guys are. I can't even see the lobby. They're probably hosting it, but for some reason it doesn't show up. Sometimes you put a lobby up and it doesn't show up in the list. Ernest can maybe do a good rush with the Sky Passage. Yeah, do you remember the villager rush that Recon did on Chemo? That was fucking funny. He grabbed early survival equipment and villager rushed Chemo. Where are they? I don't see them anywhere. Gosh darn it. Well, yeah, you can get the Caladria, so why wouldn't you do it in Age 2? Just do it in Age 2, Mini Yeti. Just get the Caladria in and you can just heal the citizen. What's he going to do to stop you? Fight you back? He can't fight you back. You can't kill... How do you kill the Caladria? Ask John Arbiter. It's not possible. Caladria OP, nerf. Age 1 Gaia survival equipment slept on? Probably. I was having a chat about this with someone the other day. What do you guys reckon about survival equipment giving 10% boost to hunting? So your hunt would go from like 1 up to 1.1. I have this vague memory that it was like that at some point, and then for some reason it got dropped. Like at launch or something. I have this vague memory that maybe in the beta, like survival equipment. I can't remember. Okay, they've started. Oops. I think it might be a worthwhile addition. Little tiny little thing. Our launch was an Age 3 tech. That's right. That's it. There you go. And it just didn't make any sense. It's like, why would you get the tech if it just gives gives you a hunting boost in the heroic age? No one would grab that because the hunt would already be basically gone by then, or most of it. All right, let's watch this game. Izamato is on this side. We have to flip a Rooney. Alrighty, back into game number 3, the decider game. You win this one, you're forever the hero of this round in the group stages of the Athenian League Championship. You lose this game, well, you did good, kid. You tried. We got Izamato sticking it out with his Nuwa, and we've got Benny saying it's time to play some Thor. Now he does get a nice little map here. Good amount of Auroch in the main base. He's got the gold mine. This is the unknown for those of you playing at home. This is why this map will look never before seen. I've been playing a lot of the unknown recently. I think this map is so much fun. So if you guys are looking for something a little bit different, getting surprised with everything, every single game. I played one game where my main base literally spawned with shallows, and there was fish in the shallows next to my main town center. So yeah, there's some very, very fun things that are available on this map. So give it a go and have some fun with it. You know, you can play team games on it. You can play 1v1s on it. You can play versus the AI on it. It's all good. Let's check out some relics. On the top here, we do have the Black Lotus. This one is going to be boosting up the farm gather rate by 10%. Over here, we've got Tusk of the Iron Boar. A nice little pickup for Benny. He might actually, if he sees that nice and early, he might actually want to go for Freya here. Just on the fact that you get that tech and you can get some super cavalry. And maybe even you can roleplay a little bit like Budget Njord, except with Bragi. Budget Njord with Bragi and make like those Jarls super, super strong. We've got the Canopic Jar of Imseti, going to be boosting up the train rate of infantry, or making them faster. Armor of Achilles, boosting up the hack armor of infantry. Over onto this side, we've also got the Pandora's Box. This one's making myth units cost less favor. Over onto this side, there is the Dar's Scepter, which is making farms cheaper. Meanwhile, we've got Hal 2 over here as Izamato wandering over onto his gold mine. And looks like he's going to be trying to play somewhat of a similar style. However, when you're playing against Thor, you can feel it can feel a lot more safe going for a far second town center. Reason being is the Thor player is sort of greeding out tech early on. And with this god bonus as well, you get tech, you also get economy. But it push your age up really, really late. So there's not going to be any threat of Benny denying the town center. And then on top of that, take a look at it. This is a beauty of a town center. You put earth wall around it. You've got the hippo here you can drag underneath the town center. You've got the giraffe here. Double gold mine behind the town center. Benny is going to have to read this. He has not scouted it. Picking Thor on this map is a pretty crazy idea, unless you got crazy ideas for Thor, because you don't have good scouting. You might have to go for a second. I would probably think about going second Berserk, actually, just so I can know. But he does scout his own town center, and you can take a lot of information from your own town center as well. He sees double gold mine here. You can surmise that there is potential for your opponent to have double gold mine on their second town center as the Quailfu makes his way to said settlement, and he will be dropping his creation down and getting himself his town center. Also dropping the silo over here. No need to rush out the earth wall, but I think he's got to be careful here. Take a look at what he's doing. If he drops this here, okay, he's not going to drop it there. He's dropping it around his main base. If he drops it here, I can't show you anymore. If he dropped it on this position, it would be not attached to any wood lines, so it's okay. But the fact that he puts it over here, this has got two wood lines. So this earth wall may simply die here to a forest fire, of which we did see Benny go. Did Benny get the relic? Oh, he didn't get the relic. Izamato strikes gold. He gets the Tusk of the Iron Boar. And that's going to allow... Well, that's going to allow Izamato to go for some heavy, really, really powerful cavalry. You can go for those White Horse cavalry. You can go for the Tiger cavalry. They're going to be bonkers. You get 10% boost, and you got the boost from... Golmang, and you get the boost from Gong Gong. That's very, very strong there. Meanwhile, Benny dropping a great haul onto this position. Just going to be running back and forth with the Herso here. And it looks like Benny is going for something pretty aggressive here, which I don't hate it, but I'm not sure I like it either. I think the idea of maybe doing like a 2TC or even a 3TC move in this specific game makes a lot of sense. And sort of rushing for that heroic age power spike, because your opponent's playing so defensive, right? You can put some pressure on with a couple of Valkyrie or something, but rush for that heroic age power spike of having access to Huskal, of having access to Jarl, of having access to Godi, and all that other good stuff, and go from there would be my call as the forest fire gets dropped down, and this does get some damage done onto these earth walls. One villager actually falling there as well as a nice snipe from Benny as he charges in, trying to take out some peasants over here, but Izamato, he says, no worries, I'll let you have those 3 kills. I'm going to take out a couple of your raiding cavalry forward. He gets one back into the town center here, as Benny is going full send at the moment, but that's a lot of raiding cavalry down at the moment for just those 3 peasants thus far. Quailfu falling won't be the biggest of problems because he can just respawn in a couple minutes. But nonetheless, Benny gets in, pulls back. A small amount of damage done, but I'd have to say that that's a win for Izumato. Why? Well, he's got 2 TCs. He can trade villages for units so long as he gets a good trade on it, because he's going to keep on slowly overtaking the Thor in economy here. So he can make those trades fine and keep going. Obviously has to be careful, but still a dangerous idea from Benny. He does get in, get out, but lost a little bit too much. The wall does end up being opened. There is 248 HP left. I think he only needs to kill off a handful more of these wall segments to actually break this open this base up. And the wood lines here for Izumato aren't looking the best. As you see some Javelineers coming through. Javelineers are good because they can snipe off those thrown axemen from range. They've got 16 range. You get that medium. They've got 17 range. You can get in and take out those thrown axemen nicely there. As the army charging through. Only the one halberdier there, which does force Izumato to have to retreat. He's got some giraffe down the bottom. He's got a gold mine over here as well that he can jump onto. They're not too scary for him. As Benny still massing up units for the time being, putting pressure on. Trying to take down this silo to just make life a little bit challenging. He should snipe the hippopotamus here. Kill off all these animals so they can't get dragged underneath the town center. Nonetheless, some map control getting taken here for Benny as he's dropping houses in the middle of the map. Generally would advise against this because this is going to be a weakness for later in the game. You drop houses in the main base can be the best sort of way to go about it. There's the raiding cavalry looking to swing in here, and we do see that Izumato kind of sniffs this out way beforehand, pulling off and coming over onto the wood line here as the giraffes will get sniped. Oh. Oh, oh, oh. Giraffe underneath the town center. Shoot it! Shoot it! He does! That's a gatherable giraffe there now. Thank you very much, Mr. Benny WR. He says, I will take that. I will enjoy that. As you see, Izumato, so far so good. Holding on. There is a huge military presence here, though, for Benny. As he charges forward. But Benny not ready to actually commit to anything just yet. Klaufu's coming out. Can come over onto this gold mine if he likes. Still got about 1,500 gold in the main base. And of course, the big thing that Benny can do here is just run in and start tapping away at these walls. This is free real estate. Or free kills. As there he goes. Now, getting that damage done. But the halberdier are in hot pursuit. Benny will get out, no problems. But I mean, anywhere on this wall he can take out. He doesn't have to kill. He doesn't have to kill this specific wall or this specific wall. He can kill this one. He can kill this one. He can kill this one, and that will break the wall down completely. There's military camps coming down for Izumato. Midia, did you think that tower rushing still works? I'm not sure it's that good of an idea. Those towers die very quickly to villages. They do a 4x. Take a look at the damage. 6 times 4. That's a lot. This Benny is looking for a bit of a fight here. I think Izumato is getting some good kills. The little garrison micro into the town center is trying to delay as long as he possibly can. As the Javelineer is taking out those thrown axemen, he calls the Terracotta Riders as well, which do have a bonus against those thrown axemen, pulling the units up to the top here as well, as now the military differential has equaled out, and Izumato looks to have held against this crazy, aggressive Benny WR Thor. And I believe this game is now won for Izumato. There's not a lot of way back into this for Benny. He's going to keep on spamming out units and trying to make something happen. But now Aizamoto can safely come onto this gold mine. He can set up a wall here if he likes and make it very, very safe. And he can just start charging forward. He's got these terracotta riders for just a little bit longer. They do last until 1 HP, and they'll stay at 1 HP. So he's getting some good value here. He trades a 1 HP terracotta rider for a raiding cavalry there somehow. There's a cheeky little 13 HP Valkyrie going down. Villager's going to come over and grab these giraffes for the time being. Or are they going on the gold mine? Yeah, onto the giraffes. And gold mine queued up. Benny not going to be giving up on this one. How do you bring a game like this back? That's the question to make. Well, best way to go about it, if you're Benny, if you're Thor in this position, is to get those raiding cavalry to find villager kills. He's got to kill villagers here. Gold mine up on this side. Food down here. Wood line over here. Take advantage of the 5-speed halberdier, the 4-speed medium archer, 4.8 speed bruiser javelin. You've got 6.6 speed raiding cavalry. Hasn't got the tech yet. It's longhouse falls. The other thing you have to do is not allow your own villagers to fall, because this is just a trade. Aizamoto says, hey, I don't need to chase your raiding cavalry. I will garrison my villagers nicely, and I will get all the value over here as a bunch of those dwarves die. I think that was 7 dead dwarves, and another one going to meet its demise here as well, as Aizamoto continues to chase. It's a throwing axeman, turning around. This army here, though, from Aizamoto is out of position. A lot of reinforcements not really in here. This might actually be a really good fight for Benny. This could be what he needs, as he completely cleans those fire archers up. All the halberdiers are gone. There's no halberdiers here. This raiding cavalry can clean everything. What was that from Aizamoto? A gigantic throw. And now Benny, while he's not back into it just yet, a whole bunch of possibilities have just opened up for him. He's charging in underneath the town center yet again, but these are javelineers. They don't do damage. They do damage, but not very much damage to the raiding cavalry. The raiding cavalry killing off so quickly. Throwing action, getting taken down on the back. Halberdiers trying to come through. We are seeing Gormang on the way, but Aizamoto has got 0 food income right now for the second game in a row. Villagers falling. This is exactly what Benny needs, but he's losing units to make this happen. The Valkyries coming through. There's still a couple of pioneers left, only 2 remaining, as there's the heroic age. Aizamoto now going to be ready for a ballet here, which can secure this gold mine and this gold mine. Still not jumping onto these hippos. He's killing Aizamoto. He's got... Wait, did he just buy food? No. Where does food come from? He just randomly got from 0 up to 380. Nonetheless, fire archers queued up. He lost the Quailfu. Yeah, but the Quailfu comes back. Killing off a Quailfu isn't... It's worth the 2 minutes or however long he stays dead worth of gather time, which is a significant amount of resources, but that's all it's worth. 4 minutes. There you go. 4 minutes of gather time. As the raiding cavalry do spot some villagers over here, Aizamoto pulls. It's going to be tough to get in front of those as they're going to make their way back through all of these gates here. Please just kill off the earth wall. Just kill it. Turn around. Just right click. It's got 400 HP. Kill it off. As the house is going down, raiding cavalry, Valkyries charging in. The Tawu, a scary threat here. It's a huge amount of pioneers are in. As the forest protection gets dropped. And it looks to me like Izumato might just have the army to deal with what Benny managed to muster there. And Benny has to pull back into his main base yet again. Has not managed to pull the villager lead back. Has not managed to get to the next stage. Izumato is teching. He's getting siege out as well. He's feeling confident here that he can make a really big push happen. As Benny is down to 24 population. Izumato is at 61. Triple the population right now. Buildings falling on the front. And I'm not sure what else Benny can do. But he will fight here. He's got 0 food. 0 food income. One person's got 11. 0 food income here for Benny. He's just pumping dwarves. And I guess throwing axemen at the moment. There's no food left on the map. Well, there's a couple of giraffes, but that's about it. There's the raiding cavalry moving back over onto this gold mine. But there's nothing there. All the villagers down the bottom with the forest protection there. Protecting. Nonetheless, the fire archers roaming forward. The siege crossbows going to start getting some serious damage in now. As the town center for Benny about to fall. Valkyrie comes forward. Starting to take out the Izumato siege crossbows. And those Valkyrie still very, very strong. But there's so many pioneers here that I don't think it matters. Those Valkyrie are just going to get melted. What else can Benny do? Raid with the Valkyrie? You're going to lose your entire base to this siege push. A very cool, calm, collected push here from Izumato. He knows he's not in any rush to end this game. The Valkyrie will be leaving here and going for those raids. It's a good idea. But Izumato needs to not get baited. The throwing axeman coming forward. He's going to lose the siege crossbow. And he does, in fact, lose both of them. But he does lose one Valkyrie for it. As the Shieldmen Valkyrie are in. They're getting some kills. There's one Pioneer here to help out. It's going to take a while for that bad boy to deal with this. As the Pioneers getting pulled back home. The ballet is up. And is that going to be a dead Valkyrie? Does he have the upgrade? He doesn't have ballistics, but it doesn't matter. As those Pioneers are drinking their focus juice. But Benny valiantly fighting here. Still 0 food income. All the great halls in the world. I mean, you can make Goaty, I guess. Goaty? Settlement coming up for Izumato. He says, well, I'll just keep on expanding my population, expanding my economy. We can go Mythic Age fairly soon. Benny is sitting in his base trying to hold on. But Gong Gong is a finishing move. Waiting to wash Benny away here. I'm sorry, I had to say that. I had to do it. Okay, Giraffe's getting eaten up onto this spot. Benny. He's got to be out of hope. What else can you do? Raiding cavalry. He's got to kill off 30 villagers. He's got to get to the Mythic Age or Heroic Age. He's got to get his town centers down. And Izumato says, I'm just going to wait. I don't need to do anything. Let me just wait. And Benny's now going to say, all right, let's get some farms. Gotta get some farms down. I'm kind of shook that Izumato is playing this way. This is like your ultimate, I don't need to do anything. He could literally just walk forward, take a fight, and probably win it. But he doesn't. He says, I don't need to. I'm about to have A tidal wave. Let me kill you in style. Let me kill you in style. Farms going up all over the places. Benny goes, I need to get something going. Heroic Age. Scardy. Frost. Dwarven Mine. Getting dropped over here for only 1,000 gold. Got a lot of gold in the bank. He's been buying food. He's absolutely been buying food. Got 130 gold for 100 food. The Valkyrie raiding cavalry army sitting, waiting, watching. Surprised to see Izumato not just walking forward and just grabbing all 5 town centers at this point. Even after all these farms go down, there's only 23 of them, and a handful of these are not getting grabbed at the moment. The siege crossbow kills off another house. And Izumato has to be enjoying this. He's sitting here just going, all right. It's over for you now, sir. We walk forward. Got all the units in the world queued up. The army of Benny will oblige. Wanders forward. Gets swept into the town center. Town center goes down. Entirety of the base falling. As the raiding cavalry over here getting cleaned up. The throwing action over there getting cleaned up. And Izumato will be walking towards a 2-1 victory here over Benny WR. As he taps out, calls it a game. GG. Well played to Izumato. A really well played defense here against the unrelenting pressure from Benny. He had the option to open this main base and be pestering this as well, but he just did not go for it. And that meant that Izumato could just sit on this second town center and not need to worry about his immobility. I think if Benny had opened the main base and started peppering it with raids, then all of a sudden Izumato is going to start panicking, losing villages, and Benny can do some more stuff. But even then, the fact that he could have just dropped the town center at some point and probably been okay here still remains. And I wonder why he didn't want to do that. He didn't want to go into a macro game. He wanted to put the pressure on. Izumato survives. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure you hit the follow on the Twitch. If you're on the YouTube, hit that subscribe button. I will see you guys in the next game. All right, guys. I've decided that we're going to play some 1v1s on a special map. This is a map that a map idea I've concocted up. Let me just pop it into my folder quickly as I restart. Give me a hot second, guys. Give me a hot second. I mean, anyone is able to play it. When does the server maintenance start? Surely it's not now. Wait, is it? Is it today or is it tomorrow? Oh, don't tell me it's today. Did I misread it? It begins in 32 minutes. All right, well, we'll play one game on this. I'm pretty upset. Gosh darn it. Do you think taking some steroids could give me some advantage in AOM? No. No. You're down to the big test subject. No. Your brain is too fucked, Mini Yeti. I know exactly where it's going to go. And that's not what I want to see at the start. That's something for later. Later, boy, to figure out if it's a problem. I don't want to waste time figuring out it's a problem and then for standard play to be just terrible. Do you understand what I'm saying? I don't even know if standard play would be playable on this variant, let alone Mini Yeti play. Let me explain exactly what we're going to be working with here. All starting towers are removed. Gone. But you start with watchtowers upgraded. You guys hear me? Did you guys hear me? Was that kind of cool? Is it AoE 2? No, it's Age Mythology. You got myth units. Give me a second here. I gotta set this up though. I haven't installed it yet. So it's AOM, but with every other RTS version of Starting Towers. Yes. Basically, everything else did it in a good basically does it a different way. So why not give it a try? No, I'm not letting. No, I don't want to see your fucking ideas, Mini Yeti. Excuse me. This guy. Alrighty, let's try this. I've only got half an hour. That's kind of why I didn't want to do this with Mini. I wanted to play an actual game and see how it feels. We've got Odin versus Poseidon. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. Barely see anything at the start. Even better. I think I have to advance quickly here. Otherwise I'm going to just die. Okay.
Ég vil samþeyðimaður. Já, ég samþykkt. Já, ég samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Ég samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Já. Tilbúin. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Hver það? Grjótsveinn.
I think I dropped the temple. Now, and we just try and get to the next age.
Skipan? Já, ég veiðimaður. Tilbúin.
Okay, so nice quick advance time from us. 3 dwarves.
Skipan. Veiðimasa. Timbursveit.
Should be good.
Skips. Yes. Já. Samþykkt.
Probably just going to get raided into the ground, but what can you do?
Timbursveit.
Veiðimaður. Hver grjótsveit? Já, ég samþykkt. Ég vil, já. Já, veiðimaður. Ég veiðimaður.
Nice little elephant over there.
Samþykkt.
So I wall this.
Já, ég vil. Skipan, ég vil, já. Satt. Samþykkt. Hver þar?
Ég vil. Timbursveit.
Skip, tilbúin. Timbursveit, já. Timbursveit. Skipan. Já.
Just got a house here.
Já, já. Já.
Is that open over there?
Samþykkt.
Yes, ég vil.
Já, já. Hver þar? Tilbúin, já. Tilbúin. Satt, ég vil.
Skipan, something.
Já, samþykkt. Sjá, samþykkt. Skip, já. Timbursveit,
That's why I got no wood.
Tilbúin.
That's super unfortunate, isn't it? Okay, he's staying in his main base with a Valkyrie.
Yes, ég vil.
Já, timbursveit. Hver
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Something.
til satt. Já. Hver ég við timbursveit?
Já, ég satt. Ég satt. Ég vil. Something.
Já. Skip.
Ég satt.
Hver það?
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Something. Something. Jeg vil. Something.
Oh, I forgot to do this.
Skip.
Shit.
Jeg vil. Tilbúin. Something.
Til ég við samþykk.
Skip. Something.
Tilbúin. Já, samþykk. Hver það? Já.
Where are my chickens?
Satt.
They're here.
Já. Já, satt. Ég vil. Já, já.
Jeg
Samþykk.
Já. Jeg
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Til timburs, ég vil.
Samþykk.
Já. Jeg vil.
Fyrsta til orðusslag. Atrás. Til já. Atrás. Skipan. Samþykk. Já. Já. Hver þar? Skipan. Ég
Satt.
vil.
Ég vil.
Já. Skipan.
Tilbúin. Já. Skipan. Til orðusslag. Hver þar? Já. Já. Satt. Tilbúin. Já. Ég samþykkt. Já. Satt. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Satt. Hver það? Já. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Til satt. Já. Ég samþykkt.
Jeg vil. Satt.
Satt. Já. Satt. Ég vil. Já. Samþykkt. Ég já. Já. Samþykkt.
Skipan?
Tilbúin. Skipan.
Já.
Ég já. Satt. Já. Ég já. Já. Ég vil. Já. Ég samþykkt. Ég já. Ég vil. Tilbúin. Já. Já. Ég já. Ég vil. Satt. Já. Ég samþykkt.
Jeg vil.
Já. Satt. Ég vil.
Til samþykkt, ég vil.
Fyrst ég já. satt.
Tilbúin, ég samþykkt.
Ég vil. Ég satt.
Skipan, já, samþykkt. Ég vil.
Skipan til satt. Já, ég vil. Hver þar? Satt.
I need to get over to that food there somehow.
Skipan.
I might just do this.
Já, já.
Tilbúin. Ég vil.
Ég vil.
Tilbúin, já, samþykkt.
Ég vil. Satt.
Hver er það? Skipan. Satt.
Ég vil, já, já, samþykkt. Ég vil, ég vil. Ég, já,
Skipan.
Já, ég vil. Satt. Hver
tilbúin,
þar?
ég, já.
Skipan. Ég vil.
Já, tilbúin. Já, ég vil.
Já.
Ég, já, samþykkt. Ég vil, já, samþykkt. Ég, já.
Tilbúin. Skipan. Ég vil.
Já. Ég, já, ég, rás. Tilbúin, já, ég vil, samþykkt. Sæki, tilbúin, já, ég, samþykkt. Já. Tilbúin, ég, ég vil, já. Já. Já, samþykkt. Já, ég, samþykkt. Já, samþykkt. Já.
Já.
Skipan. Ég satt. Veiðimaður.
Ég,
Hver samþykkt? Til orðuslag. Tilbúin. Afráð.
Já.
ég, samþykkt. Já.
Skipan. Samþykkt.
Hver er það? Skip. Já, ég samþykkt.
Tilbúin.
Satt, tilbúin, ljótsveið. Ég vil, samþykkt.
Hver er það?
Skipan.
Til já.
Já. Samþykkt.
Já, satt.
Tilbúin. Já.
Já, ég samþykkt.
Skipan.
Okay.
Ég vil.
Hver er það?
Samþykkt.
Já, satt. Já.
Skip, já.
Ég vil.
Ég, samþykkt.
Ég satt. Samþykkt. Já, ég samþykkt.
Hver er það?
Hver er þar?
Satt. Timbursveit.
Já, hver já, satt.
Skip, já.
Ég
Til
vil.
já. Ég samþykkt. Já, ég samþykkt.
Tilbúin. Ég vil. Já.
Hver er þar?
Já, að rás. Til ég,
Skipan. Hver er þar?
skipun. Ég vil, já. Já, ég
Já,
vil.
satt. Til já, samþykkt.
Skipan, já. Ég vil, samþykkt. Til
Ég vil.
til ég vil. Já, já. Skip, samþykkt.
Já, satt. Samþykkt.
Okay, we got him there. That was nice, I guess.
Já.
Já, skip, já. Skipan, já, samþykkt. Tilbúin, ég vil, samþykkt. Tilbúin, ég vil, samþykkt. Tilbúin, já, samþykkt. Tilbúin, já. Tilbúin, já, já.
Skipan. Samþykkt.
Já, ég, samþykkt.
Já. Ég vil.
Ég vil, já, samþykkt. Ég vil. Hvað er rótsveit? Já, ég, samþykkt. Ég vil, já.
Hver er þar? Sam Timbursveit.
Tilbúin.
Til hver er það? Skipan. Já,
Skipan.
til hver er
Okay.
það?
I just kill that and then I'll run.
Já, samþykkt. Skipan. Já.
Já, samþykkt. Tilbúin, já.
Skipan. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Ég satt. Skipan. Ég
Já.
vil.
Samþykkt. Satt. Ég vil.
Tilbúin.
Samþykkt.
Já.
Já. Samþykkt. Já. Ég vil. Ég vil. Samþykkt. Satt. Samþykkt. Satt. Ég vil. Til Sækið fram! Skip samþykkt. Samþykkt. Ég vil. Já. Ég samþykkt. Ég vil.
Ég satt. Skipan.
Skipan. Satt.
Já. Já.
Skipan. Já. Satt.
Já,
Veiðimaður.
tilbúin. Samþykkt. Já.
Tilbúið. Ég samt. Satt. Ég vil. Skipan. Ég vil.
Get to safety.
Til ég sjá. Hver er tilbúið? Já. Ég já.
Já. Hver er þar? Samt.
Hver er það? Samþykkt.
Hver er þar? Sjá. Ég vil. Satt. Ég sjá. Til orðið þar.
Ég samt. Ég satt.
Já.
Skipan. Ég samt. Satt.
Til já. Til orðið þar.
Yeah, Poseidon can go much faster. A unit has been carrying Norse win rate by itself alone, I know. I wonder if you just make the town center have more line of sight. What if we start with signal fires as well as towers? I thought maybe you'd drop a tower down as well. Like I would have probably dropped towers down here and here.
Skipan. Tilbúin.
Hver er til? Já. Hver er þar?
Já.
I think Greek struggles the Hippias because for some reason hoplites don't really counter Hippias. They're like good against Hippias. They don't counter them. You have the counter unit in the Prodromus. That's why. That's why. And they're not good versus Egyptian because Spearmen are really good. Yeah, you know, I think it would actually would be interesting. It would make a use case for the Myrmidon. It'd make a use case for the Myrmidon for sure, but then what would Hades have to do to have a generalist infantry unit? If you were to make the hoplite more of a counter unit than a generalist infantry unit.
Yo.
Prodromus is useless? Well, it's fast. If I cast recorded games from other people, what's the trick? Why are they in your replay folder? Because I put them in there. Oh, well, that's funny. All right, well, I had my little thing. I don't want to play that again. I have to have more. I have to have a think about that. We actually got the worst. We actually got a matchup that I just don't think we would ever see on that map. To be completely honest. Like if that was the only map in like a map pool that is like that, I don't think you'd ever see those two gods getting picked there. One tower on the gold only? Like a watchtower on the gold only? I don't hate that. It's actually not a terrible idea. Alright. Let's play one more. And then we have to finish because of the fucking server going down. We could play something else while the server's down. How do you do it as ISIS against the 315 age up god? You just advance up fast. Instead of greeting out Flood of the Nile, everything else, you just advance fast. Like you'll know that. Like, hang on, let me show you. I could probably do it afterwards. Let me greet. No. This greeting bullshit is too greedy. Let's play the game. Hades becomes OP? Yeah. I wouldn't say he's OP, but I would expect to see Hades picked on that map for sure. But if somebody picks Hades there, you have a lot of other options to pick into Hades. And it's not like you can just go Farsec and Town Center, because you can't put Sentinels on both Town Centers unless you got 50 favor. 2 hours of editor tests. Would someone like to play? We've got like 8 minutes until this. It never starts directly on the hour, but I was playing Unknown. We might get a fun one. Welcome back, Mini Yeti. Sapfat's not leveled. Didn't you beat me last time we played, Mr. Fat? Why no ranked games? I don't like ranked games. That is the honest truth. I used to play them a ton. But there's something like... There's something meh about sitting in queue for games when I can just open up a custom and then play a game on a map that I like.
Greek and weak UIR.
Is unknown a map by the developers? Yes.
Kid.
How long is the server down for? They never say. It's just for maintenance, so however long maintenance takes.
Greek. Are you refer?
In wedge,
Enito.
antio,
Tainu.
in a jirek, arc.
Greek. Tayo. You are you refer? Gerbea. And
What should we play here? We're going to go for a town center. We're going to go for a classical fight. I don't know. I have to see the map a little bit better. Unfortunately, I'm playing Ra, so I have like the slowest scouting out of anyone unless I do something different early game, which maybe I should have done.
In which you need to. You are. No.
Yeah, that town center's good. We will go for that one. Because there's a gold mine behind it. And there's no food on it though, but we do have a huge amount of berry bushes, but those are exposed.
Rig. Tie. No. You need to. You know.
Greek. Tayo. In Akbea. In Urifer. Kid. In Cherek. In Kid. Bea.
In kids.
Gerek. In Tayu. Bea. And with you I Tayo. IUIR. In Kid. Bea. In Wedge. Gerek. Kid. Enito. Ayo
Direct.
refer. Greek. Tayo. Ayo refer.
You need to.
In Aknu.
Okay, we got this other idea. We can do this, I think.
You need to. You I know.
In UER. Bea.
In a jirek,
In ak. Kids. Tie. Baya.
Gerek. Tai kid. In UI Tayo. Ayo refer. UIR. Tayo.
Let's get a whole bunch of priests out, and hopefully this is going to be enough.
UIR. Tayo.
The town center up.
And which? Enito. Ayo refer. Tayo. UIR.
We do have back food here as well. That's nice.
Tayo. Ayo refer. Tayo. Tayo. Ayo refer. Greek. Tayo. Enito. And which? UIR. You refer. Bea. Enito. Ayo refer. Tayo. Ayo refer. Tayo.
Rig. You I air. You refer. Kids.
Greek. Ayo refer. UIR. Ayo refer. Ayo refer. Entio. Lion Eshrek. UIR. Ayo refer. Tayo. Gerak. Tayo.
Rig. Up. You I baya.
Kid. And UIR. Any Greek. Tayo. Entio. Kid. And which?
in wedge,
Any tayo. UIR. Greek. Tayo. And which? Any tayo. UIR. Greek. Gerek, you, and which Enito Greek
in which tayo finito kids Greek you refer kids in tayo kids
Ayo refer tayo Enito you ayo refer Greek you I R tayo ayo refer and you I tayo ayo refer
finito kids Greek ak naya in shred
in tayo kid
in Greek no
Enito
finita no
I didn't really mean to lose a village. I should have ran straight away with it and just healed it. I didn't realize that the damage would stack up that much on the burn.
Greek
in which tayo naya in shred Greek naya in shred in which naya in shred naya in shred Greek naya in shred in which finito naya in shred Greek you I ak baya
Image erect a kid you tayo
Anti-refer.
and we ayo refer
you no
Direct.
Enito you I R and we Greek tayo and we ayo tayo
no
Energy tayo intio.
Enito you I
in
R
which no
you refer no and we tayo Greek ayo refer I R
Greek no
In ak tayo.
Enito and tayo Greek ayo refer tayo you I R entio no Enito Gereg a kid in a nine district
finito in which tayo you no Greek finito ak no Greek you I R in which tayo kids
entio kid in you no and tayo you I R Greek ayo refer you I R
Greek
in you no
Okay.
in kid
It's a bit late of an advance time, but I think we
finito you I ak kids
got through without too much painfulness.
in you no
Enito Greek tayo
Okay, so I don't need this many villages on. Well, maybe I do. Maybe.
Gereg Akbeya
Greek
Direct. A-refer.
and which
Energy direct.
image erect Greek you ayo refer tayo you I R Greek tayo in wedge and with Enito
finito ak baya
Greek and ayo refer tayo you I R
Antio.
in which you I R kids
entio kid Enito ayo tayo Greek ayo refer ayo refer tayo you I R ayo tayo
Direct.
Gereg in tayo ayo
In tayo.
in kid Kro in yawit image here if you kid you I R that you I R
finito kid baya Greek
It's not good that he's able to get next stage before me here.
Energy ak.
Not that much faster.
Greek and ayo refer Garrett, EU, into you, into NUER, and which, Enito, into you, into UER, and into you, Garrett, EU, into you, and Dio.
Oh my god, run!
Enito, UIR,
In which EU refine
Dio, Enito, Dio, and UIR, into
Pro Iatawi
you, into you, EU refer, into Enito, Greek, into you, Dio, UER. Into you, Garrett, and UIR,
In wedge.
Dio, and get in you and into you, and into Garrett, Dio, in you, and you into you.
Trig in Tayo kids
And we repair
in EU up
in wedge. Enito, you repair. Garrett, and into UIR.
Tayo UIR Inito
Greek. Tayo, UIR. Tayo, Enito. Tayo, repair.
Trig Pro
Into
Iatawi
you. Tayo repair. At you. Tayo repair. UIR. Tayo repair. UIR. Into you.
And tayo.
Tayo. And wedge. Garrett.
What a misclick! Fuck me. God damn it.
Inito Baya Trig
Garrett. Enito.
Baya
Repair. Into you.
Direct.
And with Garrett. Into you. Into you. And with Dio. Dio.
Ini kids in Aya Iatun
Enito. And which.
Trig kids Pro
Enito.
Iatawi
Get into you. Dio. Repair. UIR. With you. Kid. Repair.
I just can't produce units
In wedge.
fast enough here. This is the problem. And then I also like completely miscontrolled my army. Not good. Oh, what the hell? Where did I not send them this way? Oh, this game's just not meant to be. Everything's just fucked. Well, these guys aren't even garrisoning for me. Whatever. Fucking stupid. Did I not say GG? I just threw my army away like 4 times in a row. I think I was in a great spot after I killed all these villagers up here, and then I just couldn't do shit. See? Look, we were doing fantastic, and then it all just went downhill. Oh well. I don't even know what I misclicked, to be completely honest. Like, I don't know how my chariot archers wandered forward. I literally clicked onto a unit. Like, I don't understand, like, how it was a movement command. Like, there's only units there, and then the chariot archers go, nah, I'm just gonna run straight into him and just lose everything. It's fucking stupid. No, both were chariot archers. Both things were both of the chariot archers dying. It was stupid. Both of them. Just like random movement command followed by random movement command instead of an attack. Let me look at it. I need to see, because this is just, let me look at it. Frustrating. I need to see, because this is just, let me look at it. Frustrating. Excuse me. Sorry.
NGO.
No. And we No.
Do I think I would have won if I received a message from the future of what he was going to do? Painfulness. I think I would have won if I didn't run my chariot archers into his army instead of attacking them like I wanted to. Well, I don't know if I would have won, but the game would not have been over then. The game would have kept going. So this situation, fine. Fine. I'm trying to get my fucking pharaoh off of the monument for whatever reason. You guys see what I clicked on then? Just take a look at it. Hang on. I'm going to pause it on the frame. The frame that I clicked. Hold on. There's my chariot archer selected. My mouse is here. My mouse is here. My mouse is here. My mouse is here. Look at it. That's a arrow that looks like to me that says attack that shit. Still attack that shit. Still attack that shit. I clicked on it. And they walk forward. Look, they go forward. Explain. Explain. No, it didn't die. It didn't die. No. It was still there. I saw it flash. Let's go again. Look. Look. Wait, hold on. I went too far. Skill issue. No. It didn't die. Okay. We clicked. It was a ghost click. It's all my fault, is it? All my fault. Sorry for focus firing. She's just attack move. Big fat dummy over here. How do I go back like a tiny bit rather than a full thing? I want to look at it again. That was the click. No? There's no way. There's no way there's a ping difference there of that high at 200 ms that for whatever reason, my click that shows flashing on the unit says a movement command for these units to run forward into their death. Stop micro isn't the best because if I need my chariot archers to hit your halberdier, if I hit attack move or anything else, that they'll attack the myth units and do fuck all. I need to right click on the halberdier. I'm upset. I got gypped out of my final game of today. It could have been a good game, but I got gypped. I do have a bind to select all range units. That's the one I was using. But it's like, I'm not gonna click on them again after, like, that was just a reaction time thing. Like, they ran forward, and I was like, oh, and I guess I have to run everything. All right. I was thinking about what else I can do during this this thing, but I don't think we're gonna be. I don't think we're going to be doing anything else. I'm just going to pop off. I might send you guys over to some Age of Empires 2 streamer. There you go. I'll see you all later. I got done by a bug. I'm not going to make a tier list. I don't know anything. I don't know nothing. No, I'm heading off. I'm gonna take it easy tonight. I'll see you all tomorrow probably. At some point late. I'll be on a bit late. Bye for now. Bye bye.